Hello everybody and welcome to another edition of the Canals Report, simply the best recaps for all things CS. Coming up this episode, Valve confirmed dates for the next 2 years of majors, C9 swap their coach back to a familiar face, and ENCE pulls out of ESEA, along with more tournament info. Valve have set official dates for their 2020 and 2021 majors as part of their new initiative to decide on partners a year ahead of time in an effort to better allow tournament organizers to plan around the scheduled dates. Valve is currently requesting proposals from TOs for the following 4 times: May 11th to 24th, 2020, November 2nd to 15th, 2020, May 10th to 23rd, 2021, and November 1st to 14th, 2021. Valve intend to decide on 2020's partners by the end of June and are willing to review 2021 proposals at this time as well. These dates that Valve have given out mark a fairly significant decrease to the total time allotted for each major compared to recent events, being held over a 2-week period as opposed to the nearly 3-week events we've gotten used to at this point, but it should prove easier for teams and tournament organizers to plan around. ESL One Cologne has been fleshing out their list of attendees over the last several weeks, and we now have almost all the teams that will be attending the event in place. The most recent invites are Renegades, Mouse Sports, and NRG, and the recent qualifier teams are Vitality, MVP PK, and Furia. Vitality beat out Heroic for their spot at the qualifier event, MVP PK took down Tyloo for theirs, and Furia won out against Ghost for their place in ESL One Cologne. With all of these teams confirmed, only 2 more slots remain, 1 invite and 1 EU qualifier spot. The rest of the spots are currently held by Astralis, Big, ENCE, FaZe, Fnatic, MIBR, Navi, and NIP. The only team in the current World Top 10 not competing at this event is Liquid, so this tournament is most definitely stacked. The tournament will take place from July 2nd to the 7th and has a total prize pool of $300,000 up for grabs. Cloud9 have decided to switch Valens back into their head coach position. Valens had transferred to a different position in C9 earlier in the year in late March, and since his transfer, the American team had been significantly underperforming compared to their results from as recently as a few months ago. Rambo, who is transitioning out of the position, exchanged some kind words with Valens over Twitter recently. While there are no hard feelings between any of the involved parties, Valens certainly has his work cut out for him as Cloud9's coach moving forward. The groups for DreamHack Masters Dallas have been revealed. Group A features Liquid, NIP, FaZe, Vitality, North, Windigo, Tyloo, and Lucid Dream, while Group B will have ENCE, Fnatic, NRG, Renegades, G2, Isurus, Furia, and Cloud9. The teams will be battling within their groups in the classic ESL format, wherein the winner of the group advances directly to the semifinals, while the second and third place teams advance to the quarterfinals of the tournament. DreamHack Masters Dallas will take place from the 28th of May to the 2nd of June and features a $250,000 prize pool. ENCE have withdrawn from ESEA MDL Season 31 effective immediately. The team stated that the decision came in the wake of an internal scheduling discussion where they concluded that it was impossible for them to make it work with their schedule. Further than that, though, the team also expressed a desire in their statement to use some of their now available time to better prepare for their busy upcoming tournament schedule. With this decision, the team has also given up their chance to qualify for ESL Pro League Season 10, but the decision was apparently a unanimous one within the ENCE organization. And while the team has withdrawn from the ESEA season, you still can catch them in 3 upcoming tournaments: CS Summit 4, DreamHack Masters Dallas, and ESL One Cologne. Big have once again moved next to a substitute spot on their team, following a relapse of his wrist issues that put him out of commission for several months at the beginning of the year. On deck as his replacement is Denis, who has had one of the longest-running careers in German CS with no less than 8 major appearances to his name. As part of the move, Denis has left Sprout, who he had been with for 18 months before joining Big. Big's CEO had some bittersweet words about the move in a statement, saying that while they were happy to have found Denis, quote, "as a founding member of Big, Next not only helped us with his tremendous talent as a player, but also shaped the organization and our identity since our foundation. I'm extremely thankful for all his efforts and the unforgettable moments we've shared so far. It's not a farewell." Beyond the Summit have finally announced the format for the upcoming CS Summit 4 tournament. With only 6 teams at the event, the format was near totally uncertain before we received official word from the tournament organizers. The group stage, which will be held in the first 3 days, will have a round-robin format and all teams will play one another twice. These group stage matches will not be best of 2s, and each map will be regarded as a separate match. The top 4 teams from the group stage will move on to the single elimination best of 3 playoffs, which will be held on Sunday. While best of 2s aren't entirely unheard of within CS, and these matches aren't going to be considered best of 2s regardless, this is still one of the stranger tournament formats in recent CS. CS Summit 4 is set to go live in just a few days, from May 23rd to May 26th, and will feature a $150,000 prize pool. That's all we have for today, but we'll be back soon with all the CS news you could possibly ask for. You can of course follow us on Twitter over at Canals Report, subscribe to us here to make sure you never miss an episode, and even follow us over on Instagram if that's your cup of tea. For now, though, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.